welcome everyone to the Marr Show. As you all know, I love Nintendo. Most of my videos are Nintendo themed and Nintendo related, and it's the company I grew up with most of the time. And also you may notice that I'm a collector of some sorts. I mean, it's not anything big or major at the moment, but I mean in a few years time it'll grow big, and sooner or later I shall be like Alpha Omega Sin and stand proudly in front of my collection like a man.
Hey!
What?
What gives?
What?
The beard! I thought you only grew it during November!
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I got kind of bored shaving and the blades hurt, so I'm just gonna let it grow out.
Ah! Now I gotta go shave some stupid cats to satisfy my shaving exception.
Okay then. Anyway, so what does all this have to do with? Well, today, well crap, I lost one of my figures. Hold on, I'm lost. Well, today, folks, we're gonna take a look at Amiibos. Amiibos. Nintendo's Amiibos. Yeah.
Ah yes, the Nintendo Amiibos. These little toys have taken the world by storm, have they? Sure, technically they're more or less ripping off the functionality of that of Skylanders, but there's more to these figures than meets the eye. Activision originally offered their idea to Nintendo for an exclusive deal, which the big N turned down. But as we all know, the Skylanders series, which was made as a spin-off of the Spyro games, was a huge success that even to this day became the ultimate cash cow. Disney later got involved with the Skylander craze with his own series called Disney Infinity. Even before Nintendo released the Amiibos, the first line of figures to use the Wii U's NFC chip was Pokemon Rumble U. But I haven't played it, nor do I own the figures. Of course, the Amiibos were announced last year, and on November 20th, 2014, they took over the stock market. Now, how popular would these figures be? Well, here's a graph of how popular the figures are compared to its rivals. Pretty darn impressive. Nintendo even stated that this holiday was one of the most probable sales in years, thanks to the Amiibos, selling more than 5.7 million of these suckers. And honestly, who wouldn't want these figures? If you don't want to use them in the games, which seems pretty dumb and completely misses the point of getting them in the first place, these figures look incredible. So much detail has gone into each figure here that it has the same detail to that of those high quality anime figurines. Granted, some of the human faces are a bit dull, but for the most part they look pretty well, cool and stuff.
So we know how they were made and how they look, so what can you do with them exactly aside from making little stop motion films and displaying them all fancy pantsing on your shelf? Well, a lot of stuff. Like fun at people!
You can use these figures on either the Wii U gamepad or on the new Nintendo 3DS. There's gonna be an accessory made for older 3DS models, so don't worry about that. Anyway, these figures use the system's NFC or Near Field Communication chip to interact with supported games. There are two types of Amiibo functions: the ability to access a figure's tag and store data, or read-only recognition, and so far it's more on the latter. The only downside to the stored data is that each Amiibo can only store from one compatible game at a time, meaning, for example, if you use this Mario figure for Smash Bros. And you want to use it for Mario Party 10, you will have to either delete said data or get another Mario figurine. As for the read-only recognition, this gives you additional content to be unlocked in many games. For example, in Mario Kart 8, a game that I mentioned a lot last year, you get to unlock costumes for your Mii drivers, and they don't look that bad to be honest. My favorite being the Star Fox uniform, because I look so daggum cute. Ooh, my little biscuit! In Hyrule Warriors, you get to unlock special weapons, extra rupees, etc, etc, etc. And now you can use Link's spinny top sync from Twilight Princess in the game. Yay! You know, with all this bloodshed spreading and violence going around, it's nice to once in a while skateboard across the battlefield. Ow, I hit an enemy. On Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker, you use the Toad Amiibo to find little pixelated toads. That's it!
Yeah, most of the stuff that you can use these figures on are just to unlock special costumes, weapons, and all that stuff that you could probably just do with by just playing the game and unlock it. who remembers playing the game and unlocking stuff instead of paying $4 for a character costume. Only 2 games are out there that really use the amiibos to supercharge your gameplay. And no, I did not write that crap. That's actually on the box here. See? Yuck. What the heck were they thinking with that tagline?
In Mario Party 10, there's an amiibo party mode. In it, players can use amiibos as game pieces on a special board related to that character. For example, on the Mario board, players might unlock a super mushroom that allows their piece to stump other players. Or they can steal other players' coins or stars using the poltergeist. Each character has a special trait that can be unlocked on one of these playable boards.
However, that game doesn't come out till next month, and ironically enough, it comes out on the date after my birthday, so... Which brings me to the first game to use the amiibo functions, Super Smash Bros. On Wii U. I love this game a lot, and I think it's the best entry in the series. Sure, I know a lot of people love Melee, and despite some of the flaws, Brawl was enjoyable, but this game, oh my! So much content, so much stuff to collect, and so many characters to unlock and beat the living crap out of! It's just amazing! I love it! It's magnifico, brilliante! And, stuff. So, let's go ahead and use one of these amiibos and see what we can use in this game.
Hey Dalma, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you already leveled up all your amiibos to 50.
Oh yeah, I, already leveled up all my amiibos. Well, crap, now what am I supposed to do?
Play with me.
Can I help you?
Put me in your game, and we can do extraordinary things together.
Okay, yup, just because you're so demoniac and all that stuff, that doesn't give you the right to tell me, oh, I'm so evil, you should put me in your game because I'll be the most powerful one. Well, guess what? My most powerful fighter over there is, one of those guys. I think it may be, Lil Mac or Villager, but the point staying is that just because you have evil red eyes doesn't mean you can't do squat to me, alright? So, you can forget about that, but so, ha! Okay, I thought you were kind of scary a little bit, but now you're extremely scary. So, you know what, I'll just go ahead and put you on the Wii U, okay? So come on, let's go, buddy, let's go play.
Now in Smash Bros. We don't control the amiibo as is a CPU, or figure player as they call it in the game. So now that we have an amiibo, what can we do with it? Well, you can fight alongside it as partners, or you can make it your own worthy rival. The more you train it, the more it levels up, adapts new techniques, and make him have the eyes of a killing machine. The amiibos will win trophies, coins, and more equipment as it's sent into more battles. You can also feed your amiibo with equipment, each adding and subtracting different effects. Yes, this is kinda like making your own custom character or Mii fighter. However, you kind of grow attached to your amiibo, like you raised your own Pokemon for example. I raised all the amiibo characters that I own up to level 50, which is the max level. All but one, which is this possessed Toon Link figure that somehow has a demon from hell trapped inside of it.
Actually, I'm for low rule.
What? Anyway, let's get one of my Mii fighters out and train it. Okay, my little winkling puny pie, my name is Montague, and I'm going to teach you the elements of being a decent fighter who is half balanced at winning and sucking at the same time. Now before we begin, I need to read this introduction greeting card from the company. It's kind of a legal thing. Welcome to the Mullins Studios fighting program. Mullins Studios is not responsible for damage to property or to person. Upon discovering the damage or death has occurred, a report will be filed under 90 days or until property...
I got sucked into the game for this. Hey, that's cheating, you.
Oh, I almost forgot. Accidents happen.
Yeehaw!
So what does this part have to do with my training?
I don't know, but it's so funky. I can't stop dancing.
Sadly though, as much as I like these figurines, the only thing that I have a tiny disclaimer and con about these is getting certain ones. I mean, my gosh, it's a nightmare. I mean, you wouldn't think that Nintendo wouldn't discontinue some of these, but I mean, oh my gosh, like as I was saying, these amiibos are selling like hotcakes, which actually sounds about tasty right now. I think I'm gonna go make some in fact. But I mean, there are certain characters that are so hard to find that they've been discontinued immediately. Like when Moth, Villager, and Wii Fit Trainer were first out with Wave 1, they were discontinued in like a month. Why? And I mean, my golly, some of these figures are so expensive to find online. Like, for example, I don't think this is on eBay anymore, but one time I saw a normal Villager figurine in the box, you're perfectly fine, for $4,000. I mean, yuck, Nintendo, I know that these things are selling well, but you can't just discontinue some of these in like a flat, because you get a lot of consumers upset, and a lot of people will stop buying your products because of that. I mean, it's just irritating, you know? However, if you see a Japanese import of one of these amiibos online for like maybe 25 bucks or under 30, get it. And I know it's kind of weird, but actually Japanese imports, and I think all amiibos, regardless of what region it is, works with all systems of Wii. I mean, my Wii is a region 1, and it still works with Japanese imports.
My Moth, Villager, and Wii Fit Trainer figures are actually Japanese imports, so it proves that they work for any Wii U region system. So who knows? Maybe this might be an early sign for a region-free Nintendo system? I hope so.
But to put it in perspective, the amiibos aren't really that impressive. I mean, they don't really do anything major to your games, and finding certain ones is a nightmare, trust me. I mean, the hardest one I tried finding is like Pit from Kid Icarus, and he's like 50 bucks for like one single. I mean, that's I'm not paying 50 bucks for that crap. I mean, what the hell are they thinking? But with the fact that you get slightly longer gameplay sessions, some small extra content like character skins, weapons, and so forth, and the fact that you get a very well crafted and detailed Nintendo character of your choice, what more can you ask for? And because of that, on the Mullins grayscale, I give all the amiibos a B. Seems reasonable, I think. A B, I think a B is fine. And that's all the time we have for today, folks. So, if you'd like to leave your thoughts on today's games, figures in the comment section below, go do it. And if you want to get one of these figures, you can find them in any store for like 13 bucks at most. And I'm trying to collect all of them, as you can probably tell. I'm insane and stupid and all that. And if you aren't that major in collecting all, I recommend just choosing one amiibo or one of your favorite Nintendo characters and get it, because paying 50 bucks or more for a figure, it's insane. Pit, I like you, but just so daggone expensive! And now, if you excuse me, it's time for a fighting contest with which amiibo will beat the crap out of the most. Yay! Tickets for the Amiibo Battle Royale. This is gonna be forever, ain't it? Oh.